Former Acting Police Commissioner Khomotso Phahlane has been arrested, this time on new charges stemming from an independent police investigative Directorate or IPID investigation into an 86 million blue lights tender. Our reporter Chriselda Lewis is at the Commercial Crimes Court. A very good morning to you, Chriselda. The blue lights tender rearing its head again with a new victim this time.
Well, that's right, Desiree. We have received confirmation from the police watchdog IPID that the former acting National Police Commissioner Khomotso Phahlane was arrested this morning. We had an understanding yesterday already that he was due to hand himself over to IPID in Pretoria. We do apologize. The live broadcast here, we seem to have quite a number of people walking in front of our shot, Desiree. But we understand that Khomotso Phahlane was due to hand himself over to the IPID this morning, but we hear now from IPID in a statement that he was arrested together with another general as well. And this is relating, of course, you'd recall last year, Desiree, that the former Gauteng Police Commissioner Deliwe Delanga had been arrested in this particular similar case. In fact, now Khomotso Phahlane is being added to the number of people. He's the sixth person, together with the general who apparently has also been arrested with him this morning, brings to 7 the number of people who are arrested on alleged procurement irregularities relating to blue lights within the police department. So we do understand at this point that he has arrived here at the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court in Johannesburg. The case will get underway very shortly. But I must indicate, Desiree, this is a separate incident. You would recall that previously there was a case against him that was withdrawn pertaining to fraud and corruption. Basically, similar instances where the allegation that had been made was that an alleged associate, close associate of his, had benefited from alleged procurement within his department, and that a lot of questions had been raised about, the multi-million rand house that he was staying in, as well as a number of luxury cars that when police raided several properties of his had found. So the allegation at the time that was made was that that was sort of gratification that was allegedly given to Khomotso Phahlane and his wife for alleged contracts that were awarded to this close associate of his. So I have to clarify that these are two separate incidents. That particular incident had been withdrawn. However, he remained on suspension. We do now have, of course, within the police force or the police unit, a new police commissioner. So he is suspended. He still remains a member of the South African Police Service, but what we do now know is that he is arrested on alleged fraud pertaining to the very same case involving the former Gauteng Police Commissioner Deliwe Delanga, who was arrested last year on alleged procurement irregularities pertaining to some 86 million rand.
Chriselda, both Khomotso Phahlane and Deliwe Delanga have maintained their innocence and saying that they're upright citizens. Do we know the evidence that the strength of the evidence that has been gathered against them?
Well, Desiree, details are still very sketchy at this stage, but what I can tell you is that pertaining to the case involving the former Gauteng Police Commissioner Deliwe Delanga, the details that are contained in that particular case do pertain to allegations that proper process was not followed in the procurement of blue lights pertaining to the somewhat 86 million rand for the South African Police Service, cars for the South African Police Service. So at the time that the acting, at the time that the former Gauteng Police Commissioner Deliwe Delanga was in office, at the time you also had as the acting National Police Commissioner Khomotso Phahlane. So I'm starting to draw a comparison or a link perhaps to that, Desiree, in that we will get to understand just after these court proceedings get underway what Khomotso Phahlane's alleged role, together with another general who was arrested this morning, what their alleged role was in these allegations of alleged procurement irregularities pertaining to these millions, exactly what his role is alleged to have been. So I think in this particular instance, this is not the first time that Khomotso Phahlane is facing such allegations, and the National Prosecutor prosecuting authority, the state does believe that it has a strong case in this particular matter pertaining to this case involving the former acting National Police Commissioner and this general that were arrested this morning.
Chriselda Lewis is at the Johannesburg Specialized Crimes Court, where former acting National Police Commissioner Khomotso Phahlane is expected to appear any moment now. We'll bring you that story when it happens.